Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my Fallout 4 mod spotlight series, where today we are having a look at the Crimson Katana mod, which is being made by user Crimson Rider, and what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is a fun new melee weapon in the form of the Crimson Katana, which I have to admit I've been having an unusual amount of fun with, which is an oddity for me. As you guys probably know by now, I am a very vocal critic of how Bethesda handles melee in all of its games, but you know what, every now and then a change of pace is a good thing, and this is an especially useful melee weapon if you are going for a stealth melee build, as, well, the sword on its own is a silent weapon, so can kill without making noise, and with one of its modifications, oh boy, it gets even better at stealth kills, which just makes it all that much greater. And yeah, so I've actually been having some fun with this, which is surprising to me. So then, of course, the question does come down to, where do you get your hands on one? And well, that's actually very easy, as you don't need to find it in the world. It isn't spawned on anyone. All you need to do is go to a friendly neighborhood chemistry station and build this, the Crimson Katana. And yeah, with just a simple build, you will have a very nice looking weapon, which does a base level of 32 damage, a speed of medium, and a weight of a mere just 2, which is quite nice for a lot of the melee weapons in the game that are especially higher in damage. Oh boy, they tend to weigh a lot more than just 2, so having that is quite nice, especially if you are in survival mode and having to be a bit more weight conscious. But yeah, with just a basic build, you have this available to you. Now, my one complaint that I have about this mod, which I hope will be remedied in the future, is the modifications. Now, overall, this is a good weapon just on its own without modifications, but at the moment, there is only one singular modification. Now, it does make this weapon tremendously better, but I'd like to see a bit more variety in the future. It would be quite cool. Now, if that's gonna come, I have no idea, but for the time being, at least, we are stuck here with just a basic katana with a single modular upgrade, which again does make it, oh, a heck of a lot better. As you can see here, double the damage, in fact, at 64, and has some other fun effects we'll see in a moment. Now, let's actually show off making one of these properly over at the chemistry station, and it is quite simple. All you need to do is go to the utility section, and you'll find the Crimson Katana right here, and all you need is rank 1 in blacksmith, 1 piece of cloth, 3 pieces of leather, and 5 steel, and there you go, you have the Crimson Katana. A pretty cheap build overall to give you a pretty impressive melee weapon, which, you know, is pretty cool. Now, as for the one and only modification, let's go over to the weapon workbench and take a look at that. Now, it'll turn your Crimson Katana into the Stealth Blade Crimson Katana by adding a sharper blade upgrade. And now this upgrade is pretty awesome. It makes the blade sharper, which gives a bleed effect, so you get a cool damage over time to any enemies that maybe run away from your battle, and of course provides a sneak attack bonus, which again, if you're going for that stealth melee build, is gonna be impressive. And very simple as well. You just need rank 2 in blacksmith, adhesive of 5, and steel of 6, and you'll have now a weapon that does 64 damage rather than 32, as well as give the bleed and sneak bonus effects. All wonderful, all good, but again, I'd just like to see a bit more variety in here. That would be quite cool. But for the time being, I think it's fair enough and still a very useful melee weapon. So let us, of course, now go and test our blade on the poor wild mongrel that we always end up killing in these videos. And let's actually get the stealth one out, because even without the stealth attack, it's still 64 damage, which is a lot and awesome. So let us go over there and take care of that poor dog. One of these days, I should probably find something else to kill, but he's just so close and convenient. And take this, wild mongrel! Oh, didn't kill him all the way, but a second shot did it quite easily. And that, of course, was with a normal attack. Had I gone for a bigger physical attack, we probably would have been able to get him in one. But, you know what? It was a good kill. I'm happy with it. Let's actually go see if we can get the rad stag here with a heavy attack. Unless he runs away. Take this. Ha! Got him in one with the heavy attack. There we go. So that is the Crimson Katana, which is a pretty lovely little melee weapon. And oh, as you can see on the blade, it does have the blood mesh for when you do damage an enemy, which I have seen some melee weapons out there that are modded in that don't, which is kind of a bit weird after, you know, you crush someone's skull in. Not to have that. But yes, overall, a fun new melee weapon, which has, even though only one upgrade, is one upgrade that will really help out your stealth builds. So yes, if you would like to take a look at this mod for yourself, I definitely suggest you go and do it, and you can take a look at the link in the description, as per usual, to take you to the download for it. And yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video today, and that you do come back for the next, when hopefully we'll be looking at yet another wonderful mod. But until that time, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.